So we use page layouts especially for changing the front end of the application, okay, by simply changing the fields, okay. We can do that. Anyway, can you see my screen? All right. Yeah, I'm logging into the new application.
I cannot see your screen.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm sharing it now. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Today, I'm going to show you the basic things about validation rules, page layouts, and stuff to you. Okay. So page layouts. So we can create page layouts for any objects. By default, there will be one page layout in the system, and you can create as many page layouts as you want according to your business needs. Okay. For suppose I'm going to the standard objects. I'm clicking on this customize. I'm clicking on accounts. If I expand this, yes, I can see page layouts in new link that is here. If I'm clicking on this, I can see the page layouts for accounts. What is an account? Account have modified the account name into customers. The label is showing as customers. Okay. As I said, so don't get confused. Accounts, customers, clients, and customers, clients are same in CRM terminology. Okay. I have some other word called accounts, customers, clients. Yeah, I can say these three things are very common. Means are same in CRM terminology. They are synonyms like this. Okay. So what are these? These are all the page layouts for account page. By default, you can see the account layout is the default page layout. By default, it's there. Account support layout, account sales layout, account marketing layout. Why I am showing these three page layouts? These are by default these are available. I can delete this whenever I want. What happens? See, accounts is available in marketing cloud, sales cloud, and support cloud, supporting both all the applications. You don't have much details in marketing cloud. Anyway, if there is there, I can show some sort of fields on the account object for marketing guy. If that is the case, yes, I can remove some other fields which are not required for the marketing guy, and I can create a page layout that is the account marketing layout. For the sales guy, the sales page will look, the account layout will look like this. By clicking on edit, I can configure the account sales layout. I can remove some fields. I can add new fields which are related to the same application. So this is the same UI for all. Okay. I can change the fields. Okay. I can remove fields. It depends on my requirement. So your business team will say, hey, what fields should be there in this for sales guy, what fields should show for marketing guy, what fields should show for sales service guy. In this way, you will create multiple page layouts based on this requirement. Yes, you can do that, but there's no limit for creating the page layouts. You can create a number of page layouts and assign to different profile users. How you classify people? So all the marketing people you are going to assign to the marketing profiles. So after creating the page layout, I'm saving this. Okay. After modifying, I'm saving this. I'm showing you how to create a page layout from starting. Okay. For suppose if I'm creating a page layout, the best way to create page layout is cloning the existing page layout. Okay. Yeah. So if I want to create a new account layout, okay, what I have to do is I can click on new page layout. Okay, select the page layout from which you want to clone. Okay, select any one of these. For suppose, if your new page layout is very close to the marketing layout, select this so that you can clone this page layout exactly what is there. You can give the new name here, and you can remove some fields which are not required, and you can add new fields which are required onto the new page layout what you have created here. Whether it's a feed-based layout or not, if I'm checking this option, yes, this is the new option in page layouts where you are going to insert the feed separately in a separate tab. Okay, that is for specially for charter options. All the charter changes, all the charter feed will be showing there on the screen. Anyway, I'm going to create a page layout before you, that is sample page layout. Okay, I'm clicking on save. I don't want to check this. I don't know whether it's or not. Yeah, it's creating. And after creating see, this is the same layout as that of Salesforce, so account marketing layout. I can shuffle the fields, I can remove some fields, I can add new fields from dragging and dropping from these fields. See, I want to show one more thing. You can easily identify which fields are added, which fields are not added. This is unhighlighted thing. If I'm selecting this, yes, means the black dark color fields are not added to the page layout. The light color fields are added to the page layout. See, this item is currently in use. Click to locate. If I'm clicking on this, I can locate this field. If I want to locate this field, click on this. It's here. Locate this field, click on this. It's here. This is already added. If I'm clicking on this, it's nowhere. It's located. I have to drag and drop the things on the page layout. Right? See, this is how I can add it. The position can be decided by your business team. The order of importance, the important fields you will place on the top of the page, the less important fields you will bring it down to the page. And there's one more thing, you can create sections also in page layout. For suppose if you want to group some section, for suppose there is a address related fields, you create a new section called address information and do that. For suppose if you want to create some section for support, okay, account support is the section name. This is the section creation. Okay, I'll show what is section. Okay, account support is the section name, and whether this section should be visible in detail page and or edit page. What are these two pages? I will talk about this again. What is detail page, what is edit page? I'll show that after the screen. If I'm checking this only this section name is only available in detail page only. If I'm checking this section is only available in edit page only. Okay, and when you are creating a section, there are two type of sections: one column section, two column section. Two column section means 1, 2, 1, 2, two columns you can keep it. These are two columns, first column and second column. One column section means you can only put only one item in this thing. You can't put the second item onto the right side. Okay, it automatically takes to the next line. That is one column section. Two column section, you can put two items in the page because there is a lot of space in your page. One field you will put here, second field you will put here. And what is the order of key? Okay, when you are adding fields directly from the field creation. So I showed you one option when I'm trying to create a field from the backend system, right? The third step is adding fields to the page layout, right? In that cases, what way the field should be added? Left to right order or top down order? If you are going for left right order, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is the order of placement of the fields automatically getting added. What are the fields what you are adding automatically to the system? It will be placed in this order: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I am doing top down approach, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In that way it goes. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like this it will go off. Okay, I'm clicking on OK. So this is called sections. You now have account support. Account support will be having SLA, SLA expiration date. What is SLA? Service level agreements. Service level agreements are generally useful for the support process. Okay, a service level agreement serial number. Okay, and I'm clicking on save. Oh my God, sorry. Yeah. So now you got to know how to create fields, how to create how to create section, how to add section, two column or one column section, and I will show you what is detail page and what is edit page. If I'm opening the customer's object, okay, this is the customer's object. When I'm clicking on this record, this is called detail page. See, customer detail. So when I'm clicking on edit, this is called edit page. See, customer edit. See, if I am giving the column name, if I am giving the section name as is available in both the things, yes, it will show it here also. Why I am not seeing the additional? Why I am not seeing the account support information? Account support information I am not seeing here because is the page layout which I have created is not assigned to my profile. I am currently logged in as system administrator, means the person who have a lot of permissions to create a lot of things, to modify a lot of things. Okay, I am again showing you how to configure. So who can see this page layout? Sample page layout is created by me on today at 7:13 p.m. Pacific time. Okay, who can see this page layout? I'll tell you. Click on page layout assignment. Click on this. See, I belong to say system administrator. Remember, see, I'm a system administrator. When I'm clicking on this, when I'm clicking on edit layout, this is my view. I'm currently using big account layout. The reason why I'm using big account layout is the record type which I am using is, I'll tell you, because again there are some record types in my customer's object. I will tell again. If I'm coming to administrator, see, big account layout. The record which I opened is belongs to the big account record type. See, what are record types? I will tell later. That's a big different concept. I currently opened a big account, that is it's in the previous screen. When I clicked on view, when I clicked on edit layout on that page, it took me to the big account layout. Means this system administrator is linked with this layout. You can see these layouts also, but when I open small account, master account, I can see this layout. If I'm taking medium account, I can see this layout, new online layout. If I am opening personal account, these are types of account. People can keep multiple types of account. This is record types are useful to classify data inside an object. For suppose you are having a training object. You want to classify online trainings and offline trainings. Online, which goes on GoToMeeting and WebEx. Offline trainings is the instructor led, which is the trainer is coming to your office and he's training. These are two different trainings. For online training, you need an online URL, online link, all this stuff. But coming down to the offline trainings, you don't need any of this. You just need the venue. Venue means the training location. Okay. The type of fields I'm going to add in the offline layout. In the online layout, I'm going to add the In the online later, I'm going to add the link of the training and the password and timings. Sorry. Okay. And this is the page layout assignment. If I want to edit the assignment, click on edit. I'll show you one thing. I'll show you one thing. See, select this. Okay. I'm selecting sample page layout. Okay. And this is what I created just today. Okay. What happened is all the people who are opening big account layout will now be using sample page layout only. Click on save. Come back here. Click on back. This is the sample 1, 2, 3, 4 ERM. ERM is the big account. Click on this. This is a big account. I'm trying to click on edit layout. What happens here is now I'm going to show the sample. Oh, sorry, it didn't save it again. Still. It's saved now. Now I'm clicking on edit, view, edit layout. Okay. See. Oh my God. I want to do it again because it's refreshed properly. Edit layout. See what happened here. I'm just opening the sample page layout. The reason why I'm opening sample page layout is the system administrator now when he's trying to open this big account layout, sorry, when he's trying to open the big account, it's now opening the sample page layout because I have mapped that, right? You can see in the page layout assignment the same thing. So now the marketing say super user, when he's trying to open the master account, he can see account layout. The basic account, the big account, he'll see the sample page layout. I can even select a different thing also. By clicking on it assignment, I can show different options for different people. For this guy, I can show big account layout. For this guy, I will show sample page layout. For this guy, I will show personal account page layout. Like this also, I can show it. Okay. I can assign different page layouts for different people. So the people who are logging into the application belongs to this profile users. At least they should belong to at least one of these profile users so that they can access this particular page layouts. That is the reason with the page layouts you are going to show different UI for different people. Okay, so one object will be having multiple page layouts, and if you are having multiple if you are implementing record types inside the object, you can implement it. If there is a requirement, yes, you can implement the record types also. Account object is having currently record types. That is the reason you are seeing on the top. If there is no record types, simply there is a master will be there, and you can see only one. There is no record types option here. Simply there is only one profiles and the page layouts. You can get a number of page layouts for an object, and you can assign to different page layouts for different people, so that the people who are logging with support profile can see the medium account page layout. The people who are accessing from customer portal manager can see the account layout. The people who are accessing as employee can see this account sales layout. That's how it sees. What layout is doing is it's showing different options finally. Got it? It's a configuration for setting what fields you have to see and what location and what is the order and what are the section names and everything. You can use the drag and drop module for editing the page layout. If you want to modify the page layout, simple. The simple thing is click on this. I can directly go to the page layout. No need to. This is not the only one place to go to the page layout. You have multiple options. I'm going back again. I'll show one more option also. If I click on edit assignment, I can modify the assignment of page layout assignment. I can change the assignment for different profiles, different record types. So let's go back to the page layouts again on the account object. I'll show you one more way to edit the page layouts. I think after this page layout explanation, If you are very clear, I will move on to another topic. See, one way, if you want to edit this page layout, click on edit. Now I can it takes the same screen what I am seeing from this way. So when I am on the account page, I can edit the page layout directly from the account record also. That will automatically take to the existing currently mapped page layout of that user for that user, right? But when I go to the account page layouts, I can see all the page layouts in an orderly way, and I can click on edit on any page layout whichever I want to modify, and I can change the settings like this, and I can click on save. That's it. All right. Yeah. So all of these are not enabled with feed-based layout. Okay. Feed-based layout will be embedded with charter feed. Okay, inside the layout. Anyway, do you got idea why we use page layouts? Okay. And what are record types? How to create record types? I'll tell that this is the option for creating the record types. What are record types? I showed you some requirement. If my requirement is, hey, have an object that is um, training. So my requirement is I have to store online and offline trainings in my system. Instead of creating a type field inside that, see, I can, yes, cool. Instead of type field inside that, I will show that on the customer object. See, I have a company which takes care about a lot of customers. Okay, so there are different types of customer levels: big customers, small customers, medium and SMB customers. Okay, medium customers, because the big customer or small customer will be generally uh, calculated based upon their revenue, based upon their company size. So if I'm having a company, if I got a customer like AT&T, that's really big. I want to consider AT&T as a big customer. If I have a company, I got some company like small company like uh, Macy's. It's very small. I think it's a medium company. So they can't pay much, and they can't pay much product cost also for my company services. So I want to make, again, the company size is too less. They are having only 1,000 employees in their company. Then what I will do, I am going to create a medium company in my record type. Based on the company size, I want to track different information. For a big company, I want to track stock information. I want to track information like their number of employees, total revenue, and who are all the vendors of this company, all this stuff. But coming down to personal account, small account, okay, there is a small account which is very, very small people, like small companies. I will generally support them, small companies also, but these companies are not listed in the stock exchange. I can't ask stock information for these people. That's the reason I want to remove that fields in the page layout of small customers. Okay, when I'm clicking on new, see, that's how I want to show here. When I clicking on new, see, I have option to select the type of account which I am creating, big account or medium account or personal account. If you want to do this type of requirement, if I'm clicking big account, I can show some different set of values which is useful to track big customers information. For medium customers, there is very less information, and you don't need to track the stock information for medium customers also. For very small customers, you don't need to track the number of employees also, and some people don't have even website also for small companies. SLA agreements, again, you don't want to calculate SLA agreement for small companies because they don't want to pay SLA. I mean, service level agreements. They don't want to tie up with your company for better support. They don't want to buy proper plans also. In this case, for suppose I can do one more thing with record types. What I can do is, for suppose there are SLAs in my company. service level agreement. What is service level agreement? So this agreement is made by company and the customer, okay, to whenever issue is raised from the customer side, you have to fix. On what priority you have to fix will be decided by the service level agreement. So for a premium customer, for a big account, they are ready to pay money for a premium support. For them, I want to show only these two options, platinum and gold option for them. Okay, got it? For small customers, I don't want to show out all these fields. I don't want to show all these fields for the small customers. For medium customers, I want to show silver and bronze SLA, service level agreement. Okay, I can do that. You can do that. Other for small customers, I can give only silver. Okay, silver I can give it. Okay, I can show that requirement to you. Just click on. Okay, go here. I'm going to the record types, opening in the new tab. See, here is big account, medium account, and I think personal account, right? Which is personal account. Because I have 4 record types, but I am showing only 3 record types. Again, I can even control it at the profile level. I will show that to you when I'm dealing with profiles. What record types I have to show to this guy? 2 record types, 3 record types. I can also control that as well. I'll show that option later. Which all I am showing it here, it shows in the description about this particular record types. For suppose I am going to big account. Click on big account record type. Later on, if you go to this, see the specialty of record types, you can attach different page layouts for different record types. That's what I have showed you in the page layout assignment, right? And coming down to the other special feature of this is you can control the pick list values available for the records. For the big account, this is a big account customer. I am going to the SLA. See, there are 4 values, but my requirement is I want to show only gold and platinum agreements to the big accounts. Big accounts are eligible because these guys can pay money. That's the reason I am showing only these 2 options. The SLA agreement of platinum means very premium support, top level support. Gold means better support. Okay, bronze, okay, some sort of support, because it depends. The service agreement you will define for your company. If it is a platinum, you have to fix in 1 hour. If it is a gold, you have to fix in 8 hours. If it is bronze, you have to fix in 16 hours. If it is silver, you have to fix it in 40 hours. That you can define it. Okay, I'm clicking on the default value is gold for this value. See, now what happens when I click on new customer on big account? I'm clicking on continue. What happens here is, see, the default is gold. See, I'm clicking on refresh again. When I'm refreshing it, see, the default SLA is gold. If I am clicking on this button, yes, I can see only platinum. The reason why I can see this is I am controlling the pick list values from the record type. All the people who are creating new big account can now see gold and platinum in their SLA field, and the default value is selected as gold. If user is not selecting any service level agreement, the default value is gold. That's what I have configured here in this record type. Same thing I can do it for other record types also. Got it? So we use record types to classify the reports and also to attach different page layouts and also to apply different pick list values to different people. So these are all the pick list values in the system in the account object. That's the reason it's showing all the pick list values in the system. Sorry, in the account object only, because this big account is the record type of account. That's the reason it's showing pick list values available for editing. These are the pick list values in the account object. All the pick list values I can control with these record types. This is the only very special feature of record types. Yeah, some people have they asked me some question. Instead of creating record types, you can also classify the records based on a pick list. Based on pick list value. I can simply put a account type field, and I can add big account, small account, and medium account in that options. Right? That's possible, but there is a lot of features you are missing out with the simple basic type field and the record type field. With the type field, if you are setting some value, you cannot change the page layout. But here, if I'm setting some value and clicking on next, you are showing a complete different UI based on the type of account, based on the type of record type. Okay, and again, you are controlling the quick list values also. You cannot do that in this scenario. Yeah, and coming, I think you know what is record types now. Are you good to go? You got this, why we use record types and when we use this exactly. And okay, and now I'm showing you one more thing, how to control field dependencies. I'll show the field dependency option to you. I'm going into the customer object. I'm clicking on view fields. Okay, see, I will try to show you multiple options. Whenever I'm trying to use the system, I'll show you a lot of different options. I'm clicking on view fields. Now I'm trying to see the account fields. Okay, these are account fields. What are field dependencies? I'll show that to you. Give me a second. I'm going to schema builder to search one of my object. So you might be knowing a requirement when I'm selecting a country field as India. I need to select the cities or states as Indian states, not all the other states also. But if I'm selecting a country as USA, I have to show the states like Texas, California, Missouri, Mississippi, like this, right? I don't want to show the other states that is in India. When I'm all the states in the system, when I'm clicking on quickest value, general, the basic apps in the current market, right? You have to select the USA, and again you have to search the city or country across all the cities in the world. You cannot show the shortlisted items which are cities cities belongs to that USA. Some people are only doing this type of things. You can control this type of things with the field dependencies. Okay, I'm selecting all the custom objects. Okay, all the custom objects. Give me 1 second. I'm going to log into a different application. Because I want to show the same requirement how it works. Okay. I'm setting the password. Every 90 days it will ask you to change the password because it's in your password policies. I will talk about this in coming days. Okay. So I'm going into the schema builder, and I'm again checking for the object which I have implemented the field dependencies in the system. Okay, I'm going for see, these are the account fields. Okay, And if you come down, so I might have implemented field dependencies. There's no independence here. Yeah, and yeah, yeah, I have done this scenario. What is field dependency? I will show that to you. I'm clicking on it and I'm trying to create a new field dependencies now. Um, Customer. See, when I'm going back to my customer object, that is customer object. Okay, so this is the customer object. There are two fields in your customer object, that is country and state. Okay, when I'm going to my customer object, I'm clicking on new and I'm clicking on business customer, click on continue. See, what happens here is there is a country field. It shows USA, India, UK and all this stuff. I'm selecting USA and I'm selecting states. See, it's showing even Andhra Pradesh, Telangana and Maharashtra, Karnataka and everything, and even UP. CS1 is for China, state 1, CS2, China state 3, China state 4, this stuff, and Sydney. AS1 is for Australia 2, Australia 3, UK state 2, UK state 3, like this. And these are all the states thing like this because these are the sample values, not the exact values. These are the states of US. Okay, and if you want to control these things, if I'm selecting USA, I have to show only the state values of USA, that is only CA, MO, MI, PI, IL, PH. I don't want to show other stuff. That's called field dependencies. Yes, I can do this very quickly here by clicking on field dependencies of the fields. This is a customer object. These are the custom fields. Here is the option to create field dependencies. Click on this. Click on new. Click on what is the controlling field. In our requirement, what is the controlling field? The controlling field is the country. When I'm selecting the country, I have to change the pick list values of the state. That's the controlling field. I'm selecting state. See, it generally shows only the pick list values. So, what all can be the controlling fields? The controlling fields can be a checklist, means can be a checkbox or a pick list value. You cannot make multi-select pick list value as a controlling field or any other text value as a controlling field. The reason why it is text values, you cannot predict the actual values. Okay, but coming down to the multi-pick list values, what if you're selecting two values? If I'm selecting India and USA at the same time in the same controlling field, you don't have option to show multiple some union of states in the child dependent field. That is the reason I can only make pick list value or checkboxes as the controlling field. That is the reason active is the checkbox, country is the pick list value, nationality is also pick list value, state is also pick list value. It's asking select the pick list controlling field what you want to do. I'm selecting country. For dependent field, I want to select state. I want to click on continue. Now, see, it automatically shows a new screen to select to make the field dependencies. See, for USA, I want to select these values. So by clicking on shift, select this, select this, select this, select this, select this, select this. These are all the values I am selecting for USA. See, this is the USA column. I'm selecting these 6 values. Click on include values. Now these are included for USA. While coming to India, what are all the values I have to include? Select this. Click on include values. And even I have to click on include values. And I have to even click on this also for including values. This is also Indian state UP. Coming down to UK, what are the values I have to include? London, I have to include 3 things. Include values. What all include I have to include for Australia? So Australia, I am including Sydney, this, click on shift. First one item you have to select without clicking on shift. Later on you have to select shift for selecting the other two items. Click on include values. See, first for China, select first one value without shift click. Next values you have to use with shift. Click, click, click. By clicking on holding the shift, click on include values. And finally, next, other. For other, I want to include only other values. This one, this one, this one. Click on include values. If you want to see the preview, click on preview. So you can see the preview directly from here on this window. When I'm clicking on, see, when I'm selecting the record type as business, why I'm seeing the record types? So the specialty of this is record types are controlling the pick list values. That's the reason it's showing on the top. Otherwise, it won't show it here if there's no record type for this object. Click on USA. I can see the pick list values. That is 6 only. In the previous scenario, it shows all. Selecting India, it shows only this pick list values. So that is Indian states. Selecting other, it shows only other 3. Selecting China, it shows CS1, CS2, CS3. Got it? This is the requirement. I'm clicking on save, and I'm going back to my customer page. Clicking on customers. Again, I'm refreshing, doing it from starting. Clicking on new, clicking on business customer, click on continue, and let's see what happens here now. Select the USA or India. I'm selecting USA, and I'm seeing only some values. But earlier you have seen it showing all the values. This is called field dependencies in Salesforce. Okay, this is for the same requirement. If you want to do with general programming, it takes many hours. But here it's very simple. You can do this dependent pick list, a number of items on this. First, suppose if there are 3 things. First, there is a country. Next, there is a state. Next, there is a city. Inside state, there are multiple cities also. So, first of all, if I'm selecting country as the controlling field, I am showing you only some states inside. If I'm selecting USA, I'm showing only some states inside USA. If I'm selecting CA, I'm showing only the cities inside the California, that is Los Angeles, San Francisco, San Jose, San Diego, only these cities only. I don't want to show Bangalore, Hyderabad, that options in this city options or other China states or other stuff. That also I can do with multiple field dependencies. First you create this, later on you create one more field dependency with state and city also. Then it automatically does this stuff. Okay. Got it? Good to go to other topic. Okay, cool. So, and the next topic is I want to share you the assignment. So I want you to create some report types on your on your account object with 3 record types: big account, medium account, or small account. These 3 accounts, I want to create these 3 record types. Before creating the record types, create 3 different page layouts also. With big account layout, you clone it from the account layout, small account layout, and medium account layout. Do small changes in these 3 different record types, align different way. Okay, in these three page layouts. For one thing, you add some new fields. For another thing, you remove some unuseful fields in the system. Don't remove the required fields, only remove the additional fields like some junk fields. Okay. For small account, you remove some more fields like that. Save it. Okay. And create record types. Attach different records. For big account record type, attach big account layout. Small account record type, attach small account layout. For medium account layout, attach medium account layout. Okay. And try the demo. Immediately go to the customer account object and click on new. It shows the 3 record types to you, and click on new. Select one record type and click on next. It shows different information to you. Same thing you repeat for 3 record types, and you create the data in the system. right? That's the assignment for you. That's very simple, and you can also try some field dependencies in your system. In this requirement, it generally takes more than 1.5 hours or 2 hours because you are working with page layouts, record types, and I generally ask you to control even the pick list values also. When you are controlling pick list values with the record types, yes, and again you have another option to control pick list values, that is field dependencies. Both the things are working, then you can show advanced options on the pick list values visibility, right? I can control at record type level also, that will be filtered out. Again, I can control one more layer of things with the field level security, field dependencies also, right? Yeah, that's the requirement. Okay, that's the assignment for you. You can look into that. And tomorrow's class, we are going to deal about the validation rules. Why we use validation rules, and we'll start with the basic requirements, generic requirements, and so why we use validation rules is to validate the data what customer is entering onto the page. For suppose you are tracking customer information, customer name, phone, email are required options. You are simply checking the required option or the field creation only to calculate important fields. That's the basic validation Salesforce is simply giving by simply checking the checkbox. But you can also do a lot of automation, lot of validation rules based on complex validation rules, like, hey, when you're trying to register your account in Facebook, yeah, so like if you're not entering some value, so if you're saying that I want some email updates checkbox, but you're not giving any email there, so that's a simple validation error, because when you're checking this option, you have to give email. That's what you have to show on the error message on the screen. That type of automation or validations, you can do it on the screen. Okay, so generally in general web programming or any Java applications, we do with JavaScript. All these validation rules we generally do with validation rules, but here the same thing will be done with validation. The validation rules, the validations are generally done with JavaScript, but in Salesforce we generally use validation rules which are very simple to build, which will take very less time to do that, and I can build custom messages according to my need. Okay, that's it for today, guys. This topic is I'm going to teach it in tomorrow's. That's the reason I'm just simply saying the introduction about that, but you can try out the things what I have said to you in today's class. Okay, that's it, Arun. Do you have any questions? I want to pull in my friend today. He is missing because I want to explain one more additional class to him, and later on I want to put you in the same class. Okay.
Okay, no
Thanks.
problem. I'll
Bye.
focus.
And I want to share, because the actual folder which I have with the previous batch, I will share the complete folder to you. Do you got the access
Okay.
of that folder, complete folder, or not?
Which one are you talking about? Under
The videos, the Salesforce videos and Google Drive folder. Yeah, I will do it by end of today. If possible, I will try to send it to you, so you can even check out the other videos whenever